approximately 5:27 p.m. this evening, multiple 911 calls came over for a violent male armed with a knife inside a Methodist hospital. The call stated that he had barricaded himself inside a room with other people and had cut himself and was trying to cut other people. According to hospital staff, the subject had also threatened to kill them. Officers arrived at Methodist Hospital at about 5:33 p.m. and responded to the 8th floor, where they were met by a group of doctors, nurses, and hospital security who said there was a man barricaded with a knife. When they got to the room, they saw blood all over the walls, floor, and splattered across the exterior of the door. The subject came into the door frame and displayed the bloody weapon. For more than 3 minutes, the officers stood outside the door and issued dozens of verbal commands to the subject to drop the weapon. The subject refused to drop the weapon and forcefully tried to close the door to the room multiple times. Officers tried to open the door multiple times because there were 2 additional people that the subject had trapped in the room, an elderly patient and a member of the hospital security staff who he threatened to kill. The subject stepped towards the officers with the weapon in his hands, and they simultaneously deployed a taser and discharged a firearm. The taser was ineffective, and the subject then continued to try to close the door with the 2 individuals still inside. For the next 4 minutes, officers again tried to kick the door open and issued many verbal commands to the subject to drop the weapon. The subject then advanced towards the officers again, still with the weapon in his hand. Officers again deployed tasers, but those deployments were not effective. Officers then discharged their weapons, and the subject was struck. He was pronounced deceased a short time later. The weapon was recovered at the scene.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.